Good morning. This is HBM's Crypto Corner for Saturday, November 12th, 2016. And we do have a new president. His name is Donald J. Trump. Or he's president-elect, I should say. But anyway, this isn't really about politics. This is about cryptozoology and what's going on in that world. So let's go ahead and get started with that. The Michigan BFRO is apparently about to hold an expedition, or they've already held it actually. A good friend of mine named Jim Sherman, very credible guy. He goes by Lord Cryptid on YouTube, and I thought he gave a great presentation at the 2015 Ohio Bigfoot Conference. And he's a funny guy. He's really intelligent and smart. He's gotten some very interesting vocalizations. Now, he'll be the first to tell you he doesn't know if those were Sasquatch or not, but to him they're fascinating nonetheless. And if he did get something, if he did manage to record some Sasquatch, then that's pretty interesting. I mean, if it can be confirmed, of course. That's the thing; it has to be confirmed. So there you go. And yesterday, Veterans Day, was the release of Boggy Creek Monster: The Truth Behind the Legend. Also they have the T-shirt available at shop.smalltownmonsters.com. Now, last weekend I was able to see the documentary, or should I say, actually I call these films. I don't like to call these documentaries. I mean, that's what they are, but I prefer to call them films. And I actually got to see Boggy Creek Monster via Vimeo.com. And I gotta tell you, it is awesome. It's great. Um, it's really good. Lyle Blackburn is the host and narrator on this film, and it's terrific. It's great. And I've already ordered the DVD and the T-shirt. Hopefully they'll be on their way before too long. Maybe on their way right now. But if you go to my Facebook page, you can see my review of Boggy Creek Monster. And it's, like I say, I mean, oh gosh, last year, to me, 2015's Bigfoot documentary of the year was Minerva Monster. This year, it's going to be a tie between Boggy Creek Monster and Beast of Whitehall. Trust me on that. But it's tremendous. It's great. If you go to Vimeo.com, you can watch those films there, or you can download them to your computer. Well, that's what I chose to do. That's what I have all three of them downloaded to my hard drive. So, and I actually watched all three of them. I watched the first two a couple of nights ago again, and then I watched Boggy Creek Monster again last night. So, really great stuff. Nice thing about Boggy Creek Monster, it goes beyond the legend of Boggy Creek, and it also, like I say, as I've said, it's like Lyle's book, The Beast of Boggy Creek, set to celluloid, and it's like his book come to life, and I think you guys will really enjoy it, especially if you enjoyed Lyle's book. And by the way, speaking of books, he has written a new book, which is going to be called Beyond Boggy Creek. And it's going to talk about the most recent sightings that have happened in the Falk area, but it's also going to focus on other southern Sasquatch and other southern Sasquatch cases. It's going to cover the entire South as far as Sasquatch reports. So that'll be the tentative release date for that is in February from Anomalist Books. So guys, yeah, I highly recommend checking it out. And by the way, Monstro Bizarro is available, and also Wood Knocks, which Lyle contributed to. Those are available right now. So check them out and get some. And from our friends over at Creature Replica, I mean, they still have the Ghost Wolf available. You guys want to purchase it? It's I think it's $40 plus $4.99 shipping and handling. That's $44.99. CreatureReplica.com. And I understand from an inside source that Creature Replica is planning to release possibly the Horror Hound variant, which was a zombie hound. So for those who couldn't get a hold of it the first time, you have a second opportunity, hopefully. But that's going to be a great figure too. I've seen photos of that particular figure. It looks pretty cool. It's just really it is basically just a repaint of the Horror Hound, but it was also exclusive to the Horror Hound convention. So for those of you who may have missed out on getting a hold of that one, I think Creature Replica is going to give us a second opportunity to get a hold of that one. So it's great stuff. I mean, great company. I mean, I can't say enough good things about Creature Replica, the figures and the people behind the figures, the people behind the company. They're on Facebook, of course, and of course, CreatureReplica.com. So yeah, check them out. I mean, and the guys. I mean, customer service second to none. If you have a question, you just ask them, and they'll get back to you as soon as possible. And usually they're really good with answers. They're usually pretty quick with answers. So yeah, I mean, with all the complaints that people have about customer service or lack thereof these days, nice to know there's at least one company out there that still knows how to treat their customers. And we are a week away from the Sasquatch Summit, which will take place at Ocean Shores at the Quinault Casino, the Quinault Indian Reservation Casino at Ocean Shores, Washington, on the Olympic Peninsula. And as you can see, the speakers, I've gone over the speakers before, but in case you guys didn't see it the first time, here they are. Several good speakers. Of course, the Olympic Project, they're there every year, so um, for those who have not had their opportunity to meet these guys and to hang around them, great group of guys, the Olympic Project. Tom Powell, you saw Dr. Jeff Meldrum, Cliff Barrickman, Bob Gimlin, he is going to be there. Toby Johnson, David Politis, Guy Edwards, yes, my good friend Guy. And also Ron Moorhead, yes, Sierra Sounds. Mitchell Townsend, who's courted some controversy with some of his findings. But yeah, there's Bob Gimlin listed right there. David Politis, like I say, members of the Olympic Project. You probably saw a picture of Cliff Barrickman flash. There it is. There's Cliff. There's Dr. Meldrum, Dr. Jeff Meldrum. And Christopher Knoll, author of Impossible Visits. Yeah, there's Derek Reynolds. So I'm not sure if tickets are still available. They probably are if you're going to be going to this event. So looks like it's going to be a good one. And I hope you guys who are going, hope you have fun. And I wish I could go. Maybe one of these years, maybe I'll make it out there. I don't know. I kind of said a few weeks ago that next year's Patty's 50th might be my final Pacific Northwest conference, but I don't know. I mean, I'm weighing my options right now as to whether or not I'm going to be going to any more conferences in the PNW. I would love to continue to do it though, but it comes down to Uh, I'm getting older, not quite in the best shape in the world. My mother's not getting any younger, so I don't know. But I would love to go eventually to this event. Um, but anyway, yeah. I mean, I would love to go though. But even if I can't, that's okay. Anyway, and I'm going to start a new feature here on HBM's Crypto Corner. It's going to be called Site of the Month. Sometimes it might be called Blog of the Month. Uh, I'm picking for my blog of the month the Bigfoot Field Guide, and that is from the MABRC, the Mid America Bigfoot Research Center, which I'm a member of. But that does not influence my decision, by the way. Just want to let you guys know that. These guys are great. I think they are doing tremendous job with the research that they're doing in Oklahoma and other states. And D.W. Lee does a great job with this blog and keeping it updated. Heck, he keeps his stuff updated more than I keep my stuff updated. But this is good stuff, and you could kind of say this is the cyber version of the field guide books that they have published, and they actually have several. They actually have several field guide books, which are available on Amazon.com. I think you can also go to midamericabigfoot.com and purchase those. So this is a really great blog. These guys they do tremendous work, tremendous research. I mean, DW recently, I think it was last year, had a daggum Sasquatch pick up it was um his ATV. So I mean that would freak me out if that happened to me. Gosh. And I've been back in those areas on an ATV with Randy Harrington, back in those extremely isolated places, beautiful places though. We rode out to this beautiful lake, which was right under a cliff. This beautiful like a little lake, absolutely gorgeous. Um, but yeah, Oklahoma's got some beautiful territory, especially that part of eastern Oklahoma. I can't speak for any other part of the Sooner State. Never been to any other part of the Sooner State, but that particular part is really gorgeous, beautiful. Set in the Ozark Mountains, my gosh, absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, that's the blog of the month or the site of the month for you guys. And that is going to do it for this week's HBM's Crypto Corner. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We'll try to be back next week. The week after that, we're going to take that weekend off for Thanksgiving, for Thanksgiving weekend. Oh, and by the way, since yesterday was Veterans Day, I've had several folks in my family who've served. I know people who still serve. And I want to say thank you for your service. Thank you for making the ultimate sacrifice, some of you, to protect our freedoms. And I like I said, I have several veterans in my family, or I've had veterans in my family. I'm very proud of all of them. So hope you guys had a great day. Those of you who are veterans who are still with us. So anyway, until next week, y'all be good or be good at it. This has been HBM's Crypto Corner.